Hey everyone, ng.drive crash testing number 8 live stream video. The last time I did a ng.drive video with you guys was now 8 months ago. Now almost 9 months ago. So it has been a long time since I've done another ng.drive video. Now, a few days after Christmas, we now have a new mouse for our. So now I have pencil anymore just to move around the car. Down like this to show you the car. Now I have a new mouse to do it with on that side and this side to click. That's the new mouse. It's the kind that plugs up to the laptop. But anyways, I already have everything set up. I set everything up before I start doing the first live stream video. That way I wouldn't have to do it all on camera. So let's go ahead and get started. Since it has been a long time since I did a ng.drive video. If any of you are watching right now, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try my best I will maybe give you guys a shout out on video while I am doing this live stream video. So if you're watching right now, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try to give you a shout outs. Okay, so first, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this by holding my phone and playing this at the same time. I'll just, I don't really know. Let me try turning around the camera and turning around my phone like this and setting it here. Probably. Nope. That ain't gonna work. That's too far up. So I hope you guys can see it good like this. I'll tilt the screen down some. Hopefully that will help. Enough to where you can see and tell what I'm doing. Put it like that way you can see the screen. Like I said before, if any of you are watching right now, please let me know in the comments below, and I will maybe give you all a shout out while I am doing this live stream video. So please do that to let me know that you're watching, and I will try to do that. And like I said before, let's go ahead and get started. Kind of hard for me to see it, but hopefully you guys can see it okay. For me, it's kind of hard for me to see it because I had to have the screen tilted down so you can. And I hope you guys can see it good. Now, I have a piano over here that we're going to crash into first. That was part of an update a while back. And now that we're stopped, keep the parking brakes on. Go to orbit. damage. Not really that bad of a impact or damage, really. Now, the piano, on the other hand, well, pretty much just about obliterated, pretty much. Pretty much obliterated. See if we can drag it out from under here. Take a look at the damage of it, maybe a little bit better. Might take a little bit just to even drag it out. Give it a little bit. Okay. Switch over to it. It's definitely been obliterated from impact. And probably not going to stand up anymore either. No. Let's reset it. Where it's standing up. So that it's fixed for now. There's also apparently a Christmas tree on ng.drive now, which is also an update. Actually, let's reset this all the way back to where it first spawned in. Please let me know if any of you are watching, and I will try to give you a shout out while I am doing this live stream. Okay, now that we have resetted our truck, let's change vehicles. Let's do the gravel Barstow. For now, I'll do crash test version. And let's go ahead and crash test it. One other thing is that it had an update-wise, is that it has better engine sounds to it. It wasn't really a crash that we did. Sort of just flipped onto our side. That's how fast we were going, sort of lost control. We're gonna go up this ramp here. And see if if we'll make it or not. Probably gonna crash. Yep, and there we go. Falling off to our doom. And kablam, we have impact. Pretty much did almost like a nosedive. And of course, we're no longer drivable because the drive shaft is broken. It's red, which means it had broken from the way it had impacted the ground from falling. The whole front of it is pretty much sticking up in the air like this now, from pretty much doing a nosedive to the ground. And of course, because that engine is pointed down right here, which means the drive shaft would obviously be broken. That's why it says it is. Let's see if we can pull this fender off. Might take a little bit to get it pulled off. Pull from here, see if that does anything. A little bit. Maybe from here. No. See if we can just open the hood of it. From there. Actually, you know what? Just reset. Get back in. We're gonna try something with it. A little bit. Hey, I'm back. For some reason, the live stream had stopped on me. Not sure why. Should be fine now. Anyways, that's the damage to it. Not really what I was expecting to happen to it. Reset all the way back to the beginning. And we're gonna try something else. Just a different crash with a different vehicle. If anyone is watching right now, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to give you a shout out while you are watching. Okay, now that's reset. Let's go with a ETK 800 crash test version of it, and then the piano the piano that we have spawned in still, we're gonna change it to a vehicle as well for crash testing too, probably after we crash test ETK 800. With it, we are going to do this police car. It is also part of a new update to the game. So are these 3 cars. They had been added a while back. First, we're going to do the ETK 800. So, we're going to get it going over this suspension test strip first. And then crash it. A little bit of front bumper damage there, apparently. Which, that's going to happen from bumping over that. I'm going to turn that way for some reason. Don't want to run into it, because we're crash testing this into this wall over here in front of us a ways. Just gotta get it up to a good speed, crash into it. Apparently my right tire is messed up or something somehow, that it's wanting to turn to that side. Don't know why. Trying to keep it straight, but it wants to keep going to that side. And there's the impact we want. The thing about this car is you crash it into something, it automatically says impact detected, stopping car. And of course now it's not going to go anywhere because the drive shaft is broken. But anyway, let's take a look at the damage of this crash. The roof is crumpled up there and across there as well. Doors dented out, both the front one. Doesn't look like there's any the rest of the car except for the whole front. Of course, and this tire is obviously damaged because it's orange. Apparently also deflated. Or deflated. Excuse me. Let's see here. May be able to pull the hood off. Look at the engine. Better. Radiator's damaged, of course, because it's red. On one side. There we go. Now, you'd think that the engine would be damaged. In real life, it probably would. But in the ng.drive game, it doesn't unless you were to hit it a little harder or something like that. But anyway, it crumpled pretty badly, and there's a lot of damage to it, especially because of the speed it was going. Let's see if we could flip it over. It's going to do probably a little more damage to it. And it's wanting to flip back. Yeah. Well, I'll just do this to show you underneath. Switch over to this car, a police car. Crash crash test it next. And here goes this crash test. Just wanted to do the same thing. Why is that? That's so weird. It's spinning out of control. And swerving. Which I don't like about it. Obviously not going to go anywhere. The radiator is also damaged from impact, which it would be. All things now lopsided and tipped to that side because that side's lifted because of the way it hit. That door badly damaged. Let's see if we can get the door off and take a look at the damage a little bit better. May or may not be able to get it off, but I don't know. Just do this to it. The dashboard is, well, definitely where it shouldn't be. The steering wheel as well, all not where it should be. And the driver would definitely not have survived. Don't know about the passenger, they probably wouldn't have survived either because of the position of the dashboard. Was originally about right in here, now it's to here after impact. If the passenger were to live, which they might have from this, they would have several, well, actually serious leg injuries, basically. Probably both their legs would be broken. Most likely. Engine there. Might be able to get the hood off. Well, let's see. See if we can get a hold of it, maybe pull it off, possibly. Okay, I guess we won't be able to. Might be able to get the trunk open. Okay, that did something. Don't know what happened though. It was like a flash or something from back behind here. Don't know what it would have been. Back bumper apparently did a wrinkle effect there from impact. Unless it got damaged from whatever that was. Which it probably did. Anyway, reset. Get back to where we started off with it. We'll do it about. No, we'll keep going. So basically lost control with it. Yeah. Oh, okay, that was why it had kind of like a wrinkle or something there in the back bumper. It was because it had barely hit one of these, barely hit that there. That's why that had happened. Now, of course, reset this. We're going to switch it out with a different vehicle. It's going to take a little bit for it to reset all the way to where I want it. Do it to here at least. We're gonna do Baby Shoe Corvette or Covette this time. There's a skid plate version of it this time. If we were to use it, well, the whole car itself would probably end up spinning out of control if I used it, so might use it another time. Beater apparently is damaged where it has smoke coming out. Driving school car. And then a regular. We're gonna go with that. The regular. For today's ng.drive video. It's been the live stream has been 31 minutes long so far. Right now, please let me know in the comments, and I will try to give you a shout out while you are watching. Switch to this car, change it to one of these three cars. We're gonna go with this one and switch it over to it. Now it might end up spinning out of control, but I don't know. Okay. I apparently didn't reset this all the way where I wanted it, so well, I'm just gonna have to do it where it's at. I don't mind. Okay. Let's see if it will get up to a good speed that I want it to. At least 60 or 70 something. I hope that you all had a good Christmas. I definitely did. Like I said, of course, like I always, like I said before, I would eventually show you the Lego sets I had gotten. That's going to be a separate live stream video. Don't know when I'm going to do that. Probably, I'm thinking about doing it this Saturday, possibly. Today is December 28th, by the way, so this Saturday is December 30th. So, possibly December 30th is when I will do a live stream video about that. It'll probably be a short live stream video. But just let you know that there will be one. It'll be randomly, of course, whenever I do it. I don't have a specific time on when I'm gonna do it, but I will do it that day. Just don't know when. Take a look at the damage. The engine is damaged. Radiator and engine is damaged. Whole entire front axles, along with the tires, are damaged. The front bumper's damaged. So yes, the driver definitely would have not survived this crash, which would mean wouldn't have survived if there was a passenger. One other reason why is because the hood looks to have come through the window shield somehow. So that is another reason. Might be able to get the front bumper off since it's been damaged. Okay, maybe not. Well, I don't know, I might still be able to pull it away. Or not, oh, okay, the orange means it's punctured. So apparently now that tire is busted. Or has busted. And now that one. Just by jerking on a tire like that, I guess for some reason, it actually causes it to pop. Weird. Actually kind of like that though. You can just pop a tire if you felt like it. Oh look, it looks like the bumper came off. Finally. Just toss it out of the way. Might be able to pull the front hood off, yep. We can, maybe the fenders. No, not the fender there. Try the other one. No, can't pull away the fenders. Okay, let's switch on over to this car. We'll do this so we can see out of it. I don't know if this is going to spin out of control or not. I really hope it doesn't. Which if it does, we'll hopefully still manage to crash it somehow or another. This thing speeds up a lot quicker. So, don't know what speed we're going to get at impact. Up to 80 miles per hour so far. 90. 100 miles per hour. Okay, got impact at 103 miles per hour. Impact at 103 miles per hour for is gonna look something like this after impact into this wall. This door is actually for some reason not damaged as bad as I thought it normally would. This one on this side definitely is. The front axle ain't damaged. Huh. In real life it would be, but for some reason just isn't. Engine isn't either. The only thing that, like, engine-wise is the radiator and drive shaft that are actually damaged. So, wouldn't be drivable anymore, but the engine still runs. Let's see if we can pop the tires. Yeah, there we go. Blew that one. Pop the tires by jerking on them. Pop both those tires on that side. Now that one. Do this one from here in the center, see what happens. Nothing, apparently. How about here? From about here and see what happens. Nothing. Really, just moves. Do it from here, which will pop it. Nope. Okay. Normally that would have made it pop. There we go. Now it's popped. All tires have been deflated. Oh, the trunk of this car I was actually able to yank open. Normally I can't do that, but this time I was. Well, take a look at the front. There, of course, wouldn't be any. Definitely, of course, wouldn't be anyone that would survive this. Yep, this is where the driver would be. Everything looks to have been shoved to where the driver would have been. Actually, the entire engine somehow shoved into where from the 103 miles per hour, so there would definitely be no one that would have survived from that crash. Oh. Reset. I know I haven't crash tested that many vehicles in this video. Today, I'm gonna do maybe 2 more. I'll do at least 2 more vehicles for this ng.drive video. After this ng.drive video, I don't know when I will do another ng.drive video. My next ng.drive video will probably be next month at some point. So sometime in January 2018 is when my next one will be. I'm not exactly entirely sure when I'm going to think about doing my next one, but I will do it eventually at some point. I'm going to end this live stream probably after the next 2 crash tests. The next 2 we're going to do I had the flat front school bus on here, but one day I had gotten on here and it wasn't here anymore for some reason. I had no idea what would have happened to it. I tried finding it in the mods that are downloaded, a list of mods that I have downloaded and activated. At first I thought it must have been deactivated for some reason. So I looked for it, it's not there. So somehow I'll be able to do that. I'll do it at some point. It probably would be, I'm hoping to be able to do it my next BMG drive video that I do for you guys. But right now I just honestly don't know when I would be able to do that. But I'm doing that Derby bus for now, for that vehicle, and for this vehicle I'm switching out with the cement semi-truck, the gravel series. The reason why I'm doing it is because whenever you crash it, this part of it will end up bending up, and breaking up off the back here and slamming down onto the cab part of it, crushing it. Which would mean that there would be no one that would survive after a crash like that. Definitely not in real life, that's for sure. If that kind of crash were to actually happen somehow. First, we're gonna go with the Derby bus. There's no seats on the inside of it, of course, because, well, the only thing you really need with a Derby bus like this, or with a Derby bus in real life, is really just the driver's seat. And that's it. And really fast, or really good engine. Fast and good engine. And some parts taken off the outside body of it. Make it go a little bit quicker too, probably. This kind of bus without the flat front doesn't speed up as quick as the flat front bus does. That's why I like the flat front one better. It speeds up a lot quicker than this one does. I think it's something to do with the weight-wise difference of that one speeding up quicker than this one. And so by the time we get over here, of course, to the wall for impact, the amount of mileage per hour it gets is was of course 46 miles per hour at impact, which was apparently enough to somehow break the drive shaft to it. So it still runs, of course, because the engine isn't damaged. So somehow it's still running, even though the drive shaft is broken. Not gonna be able to back it up because the drive shaft is broken. So might be able to drag it back a little bit. I got to pull on it. Whoa, not what I want. Don't want it to roll over on me. It's apparently been damaged enough to where it's tilted to the side of it from impact. Oh, it apparently doesn't want to budge from where it's at. Well, I gotta move back some, but not completely. This is pretty much just dangling open. Just yank on it when it didn't come off like I thought it would. batteries there had somehow been smashed in from that corner. Probably from impact. Oh no, it's just the door to it. Must have crumpled in like that somehow. The tire front definitely crumpled. You'd think the engine would be damaged, but it's not. Let's see if I can get the hood off of it. Nope, guess not. Pop the tires at least. Maybe. Okay, or not. The way I want to do it, at least. So, but the best way to do it is just to go to fun stuff, and then tires, which is what pops them and deflates them for you, basically. I'm gonna make it roll over. Try to. Which I might not be able to get it to do. Apparently not. So what I am going to do is it lets you do this. Oop, what did I do? Okay. Hold on. Anyway, we're back. I got it rolled over, apparently, whenever I did that. The doors here had apparently come off. Somehow. Any interior damage. Take a look at that. The driver probably maybe would have survived. There's maybe a little bit of damage to the flooring on the inside, but and then broken windows. Otherwise, you'd probably be okay. Of course, semi. This was the last crash test for this video. It's gonna take a little bit speed up. Hopefully, we can get it to good enough of speed for impact. For what I want to happen with it. So basically, just going to take it this way, like this, for impact into the wall. And hopefully by doing this, it will get good enough of speed to do this. This video's been 54 minutes long so far for this live stream. Almost an hour long. Which it may or may not be. Because I'm gonna end this live stream a little bit after this last test. Pretty much just keep it going straight from here, and we should get a pretty good impact. Keep it on orbit to show you, or put it on orbit to show you the impact as it happens. And we're gonna have impact at 60 miles per hour. Didn't happen like I said it would. It was apparently because I had it going like that, it had ng.drive. Excuse me. This is probably gonna be an hour long because what I wanted to show you happened to it. I had it happen before. It's a long time ago, so I'm gonna have to reset it all the way back to where it was, and I'd back it up pretty good bit, probably back to where a spawning point would be, close to it at least, and go from there and see if we'll get the impact that I wanted to show you. Got it reset back to here. Now I'll back it up enough to where hopefully you can get that to happen to it. Don't want it turning that way, because then we'd end up hitting something. Well, we already did hit something. About probably would have torn off our front bumper, but nope. And that did do a little bit of damage to it though, in front of it. So, did get damage to it there in front. I'm going over this suspension strip part of it, of this map. That comes with the ng.drive game when you get it, which we're gonna have to go over it again just to get it up to speed, the speed we want it. Apparently somehow the engine was damaged a little bit from when we hit it there on that part of the bumper. So we're gonna have to reset it from right here. Turn it enough to where it's straightened up. And a little bit, and reset. Now get the cab area, get it back up and over this suspension strip. And on the video, well, this live stream video is now, of course, an hour long, because I wanted to show you what I wanted to happen to it, but it, because of the way the impact, it's probably going to slow down a little bit because of this. Oh, it's actually picking up speed. Not bad. I didn't think it would that, but it did. Definitely don't want to hit that ramp there. Or this ramp here that we're going to go past, because then it would probably mess up front tires enough to where I wouldn't be able to get over here, and a little bit of a bump there going over it. Part of it anyway. Okay, as long as we keep it going straight, should be able to get that impact that I want to show you. Got it going up to 57 or 50 miles per hour. Right now, I don't know if we're going to get that impact I want to show you or not, but we might. And impact at 63 miles per hour. Kinda did get the impact I wanted. The drive shaft and engine and radiator all damaged at the same time. And we actually did get the impact that I wanted to show you. Except the first time that I had done it, it was much, much worse. And of course, so badly damaged, the whole back end of it is literally lifted off of the ground. Because the whole framing to it had bent up that way, this had broken loose from the motor that would turn it, or engine that would turn it, and slammed down onto the cab. Like I said, it did the last time I had done it. And of course, there wouldn't be any survivors after that. There definitely would not be in real life, for sure. So, what I'm gonna do is see if I can maybe rip this door off. Yes, we can. Maybe rip off the other one too. Possibly. Use the exhaust pipe for now. We can maybe get to it. Pull on it at least until it maybe comes off. Well, I bent it enough where this door can't open, which is badly damaged from impact. No, couldn't jerk it off. This exhaust pipe might be able to. No, this is sort of slumped over like that, to where it looks like it's gonna fall off, but no. There we go. There, we got that other door ripped off. Take a look at the inside here. Okay, of course, where the driver would have been, yeah, I can't even tell where the seats would be. This is like to where the driver and passenger would have been, so yes, you would have been crushed. No, wait a minute, that was from the inside of that. My bad. Ooh, I messed up there. Yeah. Okay. This is the actual cab of it. What's left of it. Of course, the driver would be sitting about right in here. Twisted metal and all. Yeah. Same for the passenger. Definitely no survivors after that. Definitely no survivors at all. Let's see, might be able to get the front hood open. Oh, yeah, we can. Somewhat, anyway. Can we rip it off, though, I hope. That's what I want to know. Can we rip it off? So, entire cab had almost basically been ripped off completely. Pretty much. Deflate the tires. Deflating the tires actually put some... my live stream kind of cut off on me again there for some reason. It's done that to me twice for some reason. Somebody... I got a message from, or a text from somebody. That's why that had happened the second time. It does show me who's watching. There's at least one person watching. Who is that one person? Please let me know in the comments who's watching. I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out in the comments. Whoever's watching, and I need to turn the camera back around, don't I? There we go. That way I can finish my live stream for today. Well, that person was watching. Don't know who it was. But anyways, if anyone else is watching, please let me know in the comments. I'll give you a shout out while watching this, or while you're watching this. Okay, so what I was gonna do was I was gonna click the brake button, so it basically pretty much just falls apart whenever you do that. So now I can probably just pull, I can pretty much just pull the cab right off. Excuse me. One thing I do want to show though is environment. You can go to the environment. Wind speed. Okay, no wind speed. Apparently. Anyway. Do this negative earth. Just starts floating away. Wee. Parts start floating off of it as it rises in the air. Oh, look, there's a bus. I forgot about the bus. Anyway, put it back to Earth. Well, this is what's gonna happen. Everything that you have spawned in is gonna fall back down to the ground. A lot of damage done to it. Which there already is to this, because I crashed it and bus too. Since I, basically fall to the ground in pieces. The tires are going to bounce around all over the place. Eventually stop somewhere. And this will get back down to the ground in a little bit. It's going to take it a while. Definitely because of however high up it went. And there it went. Bus 2. Dang, the bus was almost flattened. The tires definitely were. Which would have been because of how high up it was. I'll probably do a live stream of me doing this to other cars eventually. Don't know when that's going to be either, but anyway, now I can get pretty much a better view of the engine, except that I can't move it. Apparently, everything is now broken except for the gas tank for some reason, and the back drive shaft, one of them, at least, maybe, don't know. One other thing you can do with the environment, the gravity stuff, is you can do this, and it instantly pretty much is like so much gravity that it will do damage to whatever car you have spawned in. Go over to the bus. Definitely quite a bit of damage there to the bus. Well, anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this new ng.drive live stream video, please let me know in the comments, of course. And I will see you in Saturday's video with showing you my new Lego sets. So until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream video, which has been an hour long. So if you've enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments. And of course, thank you for watching.